Okay, well, if it's gonna be this bad, let's try to use that main camera as little as possible for this stream. But let me say hi to all the people that showed up. So Ugrosa, hello, hello. Catcha Keys, Droke. Who else is here? Green Savage, White Renton, Tally. Yeah, no, I mean, I'm in their culture. I'm trying to be as not as racist as you know, not as not racist as possible, but some cultures definitely are more muted than others, and some are more animated. And I can tell you that in general, East Asians are pretty quiet. And so yes, so it's a stark contrast. Like yeah, I'll wake up because you know I'll be sleeping in on a Saturday, and I'll wake up because my neighbors are just apparently talking on the phone very loudly. And I'm like, what the hell? Okay, so I apologize for the camera. It's I don't know what's going on, but GMK Necro, everybody, and again, Happy New Year to those of you who are already in 2019, already in the future. We're still stuck in 2018. Hell, with some of our recent EPA policies and acts, I think we're actually living in like 1958. But GMK Necro, right? Because even if we're all dead to climate change and we run out of resources, clean water, clean air, some things will live on forever as a theme or as a meme, like GMK Necro. So I understand that the colors are a bit strange. So what I've decided to do, and again, I would do the main camera, but yeah, it is going nuts right now. Deagle, how's it going? NGB? PC Load Ladder, how's it going? Okay, so yeah, so I know that main camera is going crazy right now, so so what I'm gonna do is I'll just cut to the main camera when I have to. Other than that, let's keep it on the not vibrating cameras. Yeah, like I said, even the lamps are fucking shaking, man. Something's not right. Deagle, by the way, Deagle, Merry belated Christmas to you. I hope you are finally home with your wife and your dogs and just you're having a great New Year's Eve. Side view camera, we could do that as well. I don't know how well that'll. So what I was gonna say was, I know that it's hard to capture the colors of Necro. I understand that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Lego set, which is a free set, and you know I got it from spending over $100 at the Lego store, so legoshop.com or whatever, and you can use the affiliate link. No, I'm just kidding, that's not affiliate link. But this set has a lot of these teal and cyan and light blue, you know what they call sand green, but it's more of a, what did we decide on? We decided not to call it sand green. We decided on something else. There's another word we used for it. Not sage, but basically like oxidized copper. Well, we saw it on a term for it. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, not sand green is the official name or official unofficial name for it. It's not olive. It's not olive. Olive is more brown. This is not more brown. But we had a good name. We had a good term for it when we discussed it on stream. I can't remember. But anyway, so it has this tone. Well, maybe I can change to the main camera now. See, okay. So if it's not shaking too much, see how it has this green, it has a light blue, a Tiffany blue over here. Right, this is a very cool color. And then we have this kind of electric green or lime green, whatever you want to call it. And we have the standard Lego green over here for the sock. And we have this teal color. It's been around for a long time. So I figured Lego is actually very useful for color references and stuff because their colors are pretty consistent and it's also ABS plastic. So it's something like GMK, which is made of ABS. I think this is a great way to compare colors so that, you know, at the end of the day, everything is a reference, right? So if you just look for the same Lego pieces, you could try to figure out what the actual color is. So it's more useful than say, oh, here's a white piece of paper and good luck trying to figure out, you know, whatever. Or not a white piece of paper. Here's a paper plate. Because as a designer, as a person dealing with colors, I don't have anything that designers use as color references. Because typically it's not just the white, you know, they'll have the like a few shades of gray, maybe not 50 of them. But because that's a bit hardcore. So, you know, for color balancing and stuff, yeah, so apparently even a designer dealing primarily with colors does not have that. So anyway, I decided, yeah, this was a good way to do it. So let's set this aside and we will open up. Yeah, see, damn, it is going crazy. Okay, see how it's shaking so crazily? I beat the desk and you don't see the camera moving. You know, it's not vibrating more. So the desk is definitely not connected to the camera. You can see it's just shaking on its own. And okay, let's cut to the other camera. And is that Calcil? Welcome to the stream. Mouse is fine. I think Mouse is fine was here already, right? And who else is here? Fabry Rock, how's it going? And me who? Meho Ow? Why didn't remove the sub? Gift sub from Tally. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Sleep Sin, how's it going? Okay, so let's go ahead and tear this apart. And I will put some links to the GMK Necro group buy and stuff like that in chat. I have them all pulled up somewhere. This is the GeekHack post for the group buy. So you can use that as a good place to start to read up on it. This is the store official. This is because Originative, I believe, was the main store that was running it. VPR, how's it going? Yes, VPR is actually here. He's actually hiding in the closet. I don't know if that. No, actually, he's hiding under the shelf and he's just breathing, and so the camera won't stop shaking. And then this is the mykeyboard.eu Well, originative saving Necro is like the argument people use for the farming industry as opposed to, say, hunting. People are like, yeah, you know, is it really that bad to torture those animals if we gave them life in the first place? You know, so is so I don't know if the correct word would be saved, but I mean, yeah, they did do that. Unfortunately, it seems like it was Jessica that killed it. Even though Originative did their absolute best to bring this back to life, it was shot right in the chest again by the designer. And no, I was kind of just, that was just one of those things I read just today. I mean, I I'm not an anti-agrarian, if that makes any sort of sense. Okay, so those are the links. Dolphins have emotions. So let's unbox it, and again we'll swap to the main camera when I have to. My God. Okay. So this will be Tally. Yes, I sold my GMK Phantom. It's still here on my desk, but I did sell it off to someone, a friend locally. We swap over to the main camera. I know it's shaking a lot, but the colors are way more accurate than the renders. You thought I was gonna say the webcam, but no. Okay, so don't be alarmed. I know this looks super different from this, but this color is supposed to match this over here and not this. Supposed to. I don't know if they ended up being different colors, but yeah, supposed to, okay? And then actually maybe I should pull it out from the other side. Can you imagine if that were possible, if you could pull out from the other side? Anyway. Okay, so this is supposed to be this, sort of, kind of, and this, right? That's why these colors are on the box art, right? And from what I understand, this color, this gray, is supposed to be this, and then this navy blue is supposed to be the blue on the alphas, so the legends on the alphas. Right, so again, to recap, this is mod legend, this is alpha key color, this is alpha legend color, this is mod color. Okay? Supposed to. Oh God, I didn't. Oops. Wowzers. Okay, so let's check out. Jesus, man, seriously, the whole thing is shaking. I'm glad someone told me about it. Yeah, I don't remember seeing this as a problem in any of my previous streams. It's just today. Okay, let's check out the GeekHack post and the store page and stuff like that. Also, let's see. My jaw is getting sore under here. Oh boy. You can take a break, VPR. I'll be fine. Let me. I can sit more normally now. Just it's fine. It's fine. Waiting for their redemption. Yeah, it definitely was a rough year for them, unfortunately. Okay, so let's do display. Let's check out what it's supposed to look like. So I understand that this is the GMK render, and of course GMK renders are, it's not a great place to look for color accuracy, so I'm not gonna spend too much time on that. But we do have renders, and as you can see, oh, hold on. So the blue is not even supposed to be on the Alpha Legends. My apologies. The navy blue is supposed to be just for the Cyan novelty legends or accent legends. You see that? Whereas the gray on the Alpha Legends is supposed to be the same one on the mod keys. And then these are some of the. This ended up being the final set, I believe. Yes. Alright. So these are it, and then let's look at GMK Necro on the. So this is what you should be trying to base your expectations off of. Usually something like this would be kind of the final thing. So even these might not be too reliable. These renders with keyboards and stuff. But typically there'll be at least one, kind of final word on the colors. And so the designer typically so they'll have a GMK mock-up of the keys, right? And then there'll be one where it's like, okay, so this is the official thing, the reference piece, the whatever, the official picture of the keys included and the colors we're going to use. And this is supposed to be the picture. And I can tell you it is way more green in the. So you'll need a calibrated monitor. This monitor is calibrated. This one here, what I'm looking at here is not. This one, I have another monitor here. It's calibrated. And then these eyes probably are not calibrated. Yeah, so Fun Spoy, how's it going? So I know it was like she said that the designer said that she got someone to calibrate a monitor for her. So first of all, she didn't mention what monitor it was. There's a calibrated IPS panel, which is gonna be almost every time more accurate than a calibrated TN panel, for example, because TN has horrible color shift if you're just any sort of off axis, especially on the Y axis. So that means if you just look from the top to the bottom, it shifts really bad. So even if you pay someone a lot of money to calibrate a TN panel for you, it might not be good, because if you just kind of just look at it weird, it'll shift, the colors will shift very, very noticeably. And but we'll set that aside for now. Let's check out the. He said, but I mean, just look at that. Just look at this camera right now over here. You can see that's a lot more green than whatever you see on the screen. Oh god, it's on the other side, right? Because of my weird camera. Over here. Ah, damn it. It's so weird because yeah, it's over there. Yeah, because the actual monitor is on this side, but on screen it's anyway. So let's take this off. And then again, we will compare it with some Lego pieces for you to, so that because you can order Lego pieces on your own. You can order individual Lego pieces by different colors and stuff like that online on Bricklink, for example, instead of say Pantone cards and stuff like that. So Lego is definitely a bit more accessible in that regard. I believe, yes, Whiterun, I believe that's what happened. I believe she used hex codes. Yeah. Which is what you would use for displays, for light, and not for print. So, and then this is probably an important post. So you can see this picture, the blue is definitely blown out. It's not that blue. It really isn't. This picture over here in the bottom. Oops. It's not that blue. But it is definitely not this gray. No, it is not gray. It is definitely in between these two. It is, I would say, the pictures on mykeyboard.eu. I would say are actually quite close to the real thing. So I will drop the link again. And this is mykeyboard.eu, not the tyrannical store that runs a monopoly in EU, no. Oh no, not runs a monopoly. Runs a monopoly on keyboard meetups. It's a joke, by the way. This one fucker who was making a big fuss about that, and then it turned out to be a complete non-issue. Made a huge post, caused a lot of drama, and then just deleted it when it actually came out that he got a lot of information wrong. And anyway, that guy was buddies with mykeyboard.eu, but all I'm saying was just that mykeyboard.eu has pretty good pictures, I'd say, of the set. I would say definitely look at their pictures. Though don't look at pictures on most pictures on GeekHack or any pictures from Jessica. These are pretty close to what it actually looks like in white lighting. Cause yeah, so my room, it's white light everywhere right now. These are all 5.5K to 6. Do I even have 5.5? I think I might just all have 6.5. It's around 6K lighting. So let's look back at the set. Yes, the marquees are pretty blue. And Poner, hello. How's it going? So yeah, so it might look a bit gray right now. But let me bring something gray to compare, and then you could easily tell which is which. Okay, so dielectric grease gray. How's that? See, okay, so this kind of looks, you're like, okay, you know, that looks like a gray to me. And then you bring the dielectric grease over here, and then now you can see, okay, yeah, that is bluish. Okay, what's another thing? Okay. What else do I have that's just gray? Honeywell. Well, I guess most people don't have Honeywell, so it's kind of hard for them to... No, that was not a flex. Actually, you know what? No, that's going to be useless. Okay. I have a piece here. It'll be quite difficult to pull it out, but I can maybe get it. Take the boom out. Or, actually, what am I doing? Okay, so, Lego gray, dark gray, not light gray. Pretty consistent color, you know. So again, if you're thinking, wow, that looks gray, what are you talking about? Compare these two and you can see definitely there's a lot of blue in it. It's like a very bluish gray. Very bluish gray. And so the complaint was that it was too bluish and not grayish, not gray enough compared to the renders. Can you compare to Oblivion? Yes, I can. Let me bring Oblivion out. I have it over here. Shark Death Mat. I could use that, but again, it might not be. I guess some people have it, but it just might be difficult for some people because they've never seen it, and then it's cloth versus plastic. You know, people. So okay, so this is Oblivion. See, so we compare it with Oblivion, and again, Oblivion's already a more neutral, or you know, a cooler gray. Because Honeywell, not Honeywell, Dolce, for example, is a very warm gray, right? Very brownish gray. So this is Oblivion Alphas. And just compare that. See, now you can see the difference, right? Look at that. Zambumon, how's it going? Zambumon, is it... I'm assuming it is 2019 already, where you are in Spain. Let me pull a Honeywell keycap and then we can compare Honeywells. Why refund Oblivion? Okay, what were we talking about? You need to get your lighting calibrated. Okay, so let's compare these three. So you can tell the Oblivion gray is a bit cooler than the Honeywell gray. And I can bring Dolce gray as well. 1 second, it's gonna be blurry for a bit. So I will bring both of the... So I have... So again, if there's anything else you think that I have and then you want me to compare it to, please let me know. Because I'm not putting this on a keyboard. We were supposed to put it on the COD 67, but we know what happened to it, unfortunately. Alright, so hopefully I remember which is which. Over here we've got Necro Mod, and then we've got Honeywell, we've got Oblivion, we've got Dolce Alpha and Dolce Mod. Okay, so we've got these. So you can see for sure this is the warmest over here. And then Honeywell, and then this, the Oblivion. And then this is just, look at that. Okay, so now that we've got all these over here, I think you can see why people are upset now, right? And this isn't even the main reason why people are upset. People are mainly upset about the alphas. I think this one, people are, you know, okay, maybe we can just, you know, fuck it, we'll keep that. Which Honeywell? I mean, this is GMK. So this is a GMK keycap. This is a cherry profile GMK keycap. So it's GMK. And what else? And no, GMK is really good at color matching. So I don't get why some people are trying to throw GMK under the bus, because at the end of the day, the designer has the final word. And if the designer says, let's use that color, they're going to use that color. Because honestly, it's not their job to decide, you know, like, oh, maybe this color needs to be changed or whatever, you know. It's not their job. It's like if someone sends me switches that I don't really like, then they're like, well, why didn't you warn me, man? Why didn't you tell me that this switch actually isn't great? And I'm like, I can't do that, right? Like, I can't try to, I'm not, you know, everyone's fucking mom or anything. And so yeah. So GMK asked her, hey, these fine? She's like, yeah! She gave them the necro light, the green light. So they went ahead. And so, okay, so what about this color then? So let's look at the alpha. So this is the biggest problem that people had with the set. I think no one really cared about the accent colors very much, so we're not even gonna take these out. It's just whatever, right? I don't think anyone's really upset about the accent colors. But I know, you know, people are upset about the alphas. So let's look at the alphas now. Reminds me of GMK Mint Chocolate. Dude, this is more mint chocolate than the actual GMK Mint Chocolate set. This is more of a mint color than the one used on GMK Mint Chocolate. It's like how GMK Burgundy is more GMK Red, and then Samurai is more Burgundy Samurai. Someone says, by the way, Necro Alpha is a perfect color match to the RAL Jessica provided. Wait, do you have the code or pictures to the what Jessica provided? But yeah, so the alphas are the ones that look really bad, honestly. And again, you might like this. I'm not saying that they are ugly, because like I said, you know, typically I do like these shades. These colors. That's why, you know, almost all my Lego sets that you've seen, a lot of them have this sand green color. A lot of them have you know, these shades, because I actually really like that color. But I'm saying compared to the renders. And see you, VPR, thanks so much for being here. Happy New Year to you and your daughter. Okay, so different as in not working. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's not even 2019 yet and we've already got our first shooting. So what was I trying? Okay, so I'm trying to compare it with these colors. That's right. All right. So if you have access to Lego, let's compare it with some of the stuff we have here. It's definitely very green compared to the renders. Very saturated, a bit too saturated. Some colors don't deserve to exist. That's just mean and maybe racist. Okay, so again, we're just comparing it to some Lego colors so you have something to work off of. It's not going to be very scientific, but it'll give you an idea. So this is with Tiffany blue, okay? Teal, of course, is not gonna match at all. This is green, lime green or electric green. Then what? So let's take another look at the GMK Necro. God damn it, why can I not? Okay. So you can see it's supposed to be this faded, very undead color. And then what we got was very saturated. Or at least very saturated compared to the one shown. Yeah, it definitely looks more mint than undead. For sure. Okay, wow, this is a terrible picture. Holy shit. But I guess maybe in dim lighting, that's what it's gonna look like. Let me turn off some lights. And we'll see if we can get it to get close to that sort of color. So let's turn off the main lights, and then it should be pretty dark here. Hey, look! We're getting close. So, let me turn off these lights as well. Let's see. Turn off these lights as well. Okay, so this is... So, to understand someone, you have to put yourself in their shoes, in their eyes. Maybe not their clothes. That might be a bit weird. In their setting. So from what I understand, actually, hold on, I need to turn this light off as well. From what I understand, this is the environment that the designer lives in. And so I can see how if like, you know, this is my lighting setup, then the colors look the same. You know, I'd say they look the same, you know, like I really can't tell a difference. Right? Hell, my skin looks the same color as GMK Necro. That's amazing. It's mind blowing. And then maybe some people might. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe she had night vision goggles on, and so that's why she wanted it so bright green, like just crazy green. Okay, so let me. Okay, now we've got some yellow lights. So, this is probably Jessica at maximum brightness. Okay, so we've got some yellow lights. I'm colorblind, I can see the difference. Okay, so you can see, I think this is pretty close to the renders, right? Look at that. I don't see a problem. Right, because I remember, yeah, when she showed kind of her lighting setup or whatever, GMK Plum, yeah, it was kind of like that. It's like, okay, let's look at what example one. Yeah, see, so that's definitely not the same as the one in the renders, though. This looks pretty close to the picture. The picture that example one just posted, that looks pretty close to. To the actual set, I would say. And again, I think it's hilarious that the box art color might be a bit closer to what they wanted with the set, to this color. A bit. It's still not. This is a bit too yellowy, a bit too light, a bit too not green enough, basically. This is way too green, though. For sure. So again, if you have been wondering, kind of, okay, what picture should I trust, you know? How do I filter out all this fake news? The fake news. You know, so, again, I think that if you don't want fake news, man, whatever, then mykeyboard.eu has pretty good pictures. And if you want to decide on whether or not you want GMK Necro, use this as your reference. Use these pictures. Again, shout out to mykeyboard.eu. I think that these pictures are pretty close to what they actually are. See, look at that. You can see that's a lot of green. That's definitely mint chocolate green. Like the Andes mints. And not this. No way. Did you adjust the calibration retinas? No, I have not. Oh no. Yeah, I have. So my eyes are not calibrated, but I did get ultra wides. I did fix some of the blur problems, but for colors I'm not too sure. Maybe what people need, maybe reviewers and stuff, maybe what we need we need some official certification for like color blindness and stuff. I think you forgot an S, Zambuman. You were close. You were very close. But yeah, so maybe we need some sort of certification. We need people to it's like kind of taking your driver's license. You need to be able to show that you're not colorblind to when if you're doing design work. Again, if you're doing color design, if you're trying to design a keycap set and stuff like that, maybe that's what you need. Or you know, let someone you know. So if you're thinking, hey, that's, you know, I'm colorblind, that's offensive. I don't mean it that way, but as in maybe that's just not the best, you know, work to do. You might want someone else to verify it for you. So say a colorblind, you want to design a set and you want to make sure that it'll look okay to everyone else, then you should ask someone to verify it for you. And you can basically ask almost any woman, because again, colorblindness is a hereditary thing, and it only is it called autosomal whatever. It's basically, it only affects males, because it is on the Y chromosome, something like that. But yeah, so let's change the camera view. I do apologize for this camera. Let's change this thing. Oh, X, sorry. White Rin. Listen to White Rin. Don't listen to me. Listen to him. That's what it is, I believe. Yes. I think so. Listen to him. Don't listen to me. I don't know. I mean, we can look it up, right? Why are we looking this up for a key? Okay. Yeah, see, it affects X-linked, yes. So just like what he says, it is almost impossible for women to have it. Let's see, or at least, you know, very unlikely. Yes, X-linked, just like what Whiten says. Yes, basically that, you know, if so like what Whiten says, men only have one shot at it. Because if you just got that one X chromosome, you're fucked. Whereas women can have, you know, you got two, you got double, you know. Like, hey, we got another chance. You got two lives, basically. Just like GMK Necro. Maybe the second life shouldn't have been given to it. But, I will say that, you know, it was definitely very supportive of Originative. Of course, it ended up kind of hurting them, but at least they give her a chance. She fucked it up still. You know, we had Plum, and then now we had this. Like two of the sets with two of the three sets with the most color problems. The third one would be Solarized Dark. That one is a bit different because that one, the other guy's like, oh yeah, I changed it and I liked it this way. You know, it's kind of, that one is kind of weird. That one was just a guy just kind of being a dick. This one is just, and then this one is just, oh, I insist it's the same. February Rock says, I'm colorblind. It makes no sense even for me. It's just dumb. Okay, but again, I apologize for the camera. I really apologize. I really think it's the apartment just shaking. I'll have to try again some other day. So I apologize for the main camera. Hopefully this will be okay for now. So please remind me if the camera is just shaking and I kind of forget. Okay, let's see. Okay, the color express thing finally worked. So yeah, so again, this is GMK Necro. You know, I don't know what else I can compare it to, honestly. If you think of anything, let me check out my keycap sets and see if I have anything else that I can bring out. Compare it to Hyperfuse, maybe? Are the mods really that great? So the mods, we showed it earlier. It is... I have to retake the keycaps out again. What's up, Violet Viceroy? You made it. Happy New Year to you. Okay, so... it looks great on its own until you compare it with, so basically your eyes need reference, right? So it's not, you know, that's kind of the whole point. And so on its own you might think, that looks like a gray, whatever. ISO returns. Oh no. Happy New Year from Isoland. Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you guys as well. Okay, see, so look at this. So this is compared to gray, and now you can definitely see just how bluish it is, right? And in the renders, they're definitely, you know, less blue than this, I would say. Quite a bit less blue. But honestly, in person, the reason why it looks gray on camera, one reason is that there might have been a lot of gray things that just looked kind of bluish gray on camera, and so your mind's kind of like, you know, that's probably supposed to be a gray. It just looks kind of bluish. But when you actually have a gray and you see that, hey, wait a minute, that gray actually looks like gray, and then you compare to this, and you're like, okay, now I can see. Okay, that's definitely, yep, that's definitely too blue. Let me put this back before I use the cap. Shashirama, how's it going? Happy New Year to you, buddy. He says, just get a white sheet of paper to reset your color palette. Yes. It's like, basically a sheet of white paper is like, it's like the little pieces of ginger when you eat sushi, right? The pickled ginger. That's exactly what it is, right? It will reset, recalibrate your eyes. So, you know, if you're looking at this set going, wow, what am I seeing? All you need to do is and then you look at your Necro again. My God! Oh, actually no. Hold on. Let me do it right. Okay, we didn't do it. We didn't do the test completely right. Let me fix this. Okay, so you need the white paper over here. I need to set these on the remote too. God damn it. Okay, and now we'll do it. Okay, you got your white sheet of paper. Okay. You gotta look real close though. You gotta look real close, okay? Not as close as GMK Necro to the original renders, but close enough. All right, we calibrated. We're good. Okay, and now we look at the set. My God, it looks the same. My God. Okay, what colors were wrong in GMK Plum? Okay, for every rock, GMK Plum, so that was kind of the big news for, I think, last year. Was it just last year? Holy shit, it feels like it's been so long. So Plum, the yellow was too yellow. The purple was too purple. Not brownish enough. Because, you know, Plum is supposed to be kind of a brownish purple. And then the red was completely off. The red was just what the fuck happened to the red? But yeah, I think I covered that as well for GMK Plum. Obviously not with a upgraded camera. If you use your Instagram filters for the renders. New Year's blows his NGB. Oh, what happened? Okay, so again, if you look at a GeekHack thread, it's pretty insane. But the guy that did the pictures that showed the really blue pictures, all that, yeah, it definitely is not that blue, right? So today we found out. Okay, where is it? Oh my god. Did you know that if you try to type GMK, you could easily mistype it as FML? Because I almost typed FML just now. Anyway. Okay. So FML Necro. Alright. So again, this is fake news. Fake news. You know, don't just, this is not the real thing really isn't like that. This is definitely what the fuck is going on here. But at the same time, it is also not this. But this is definitely just what the hell is going on. Right? This is just, that's just, yeah, that. But again, this is probably the best. So I have never failed any color blindness tests, so I think you can kind of trust me on this. This is the closest to the real thing, as in from pictures online that you can find. In terms of official pictures or whatever, this is the real thing, and they are a proxy for the set. This is definitely very close. Probably the best pictures I've seen. I've not seen a lot though. I haven't gone out to look for fucking GMK Necro's colors, but yeah, this is definitely quite close. Yeah, so okay, so let's see what else. Oh god, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Hold on. Yeah, so people have been compared to. Okay, so another thing that happened. I don't know if you guys saw it. This was pointed out to me by someone. I don't know if I should mention who it is. Also a designer, but anyway, in the pictures in the GeekHack thread. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. Let me search it. Okay, GeekHack thread iPhone. So stupid, right? The way I have to look for it is search for iPhone. Okay.
I love you.
Oh my god. Also, okay, what just happened? Alex with a gift sub to Mouse is fine. Thank you so much. Okay, so yes. So someone said, here I took one in what I assume Jessica's bedroom lighting conditions might be, and the set looks closer. See, yeah, that definitely looks a lot closer to the renders than the real thing. maybe we have to try it. Okay. Where is it? Okay, look at this. Okay, look at this, okay? So let me put the damn it. Okay, let me put the link, the comment over here. Alright. Can finally use my emote. Yeah, I forgot. Mouse, for those who don't know, Mouse is Fine is the guy who designed the angry emote. He was not the first to come up with the concept, but he perfected it. It's like how the Brits have claimed soccer, you know, or football. They're not the best at it. They weren't They weren't the, well, I guess, no, that's actually not a good analogy because the English are also not the best at football. Anyway, forget what I just said. Okay, so it says over here, it says, so, well, I'll make one more post tonight. And again, we don't know if it's night or day because it's always night at Jessica's room. So to everyone who bought the set who might be concerned about the colors, oh my god, she spelled colors with a U. Anyway, especially because of the pictures posted, I'd like to give my absolute best effort to clear up how difficult these colors are to capture accurately. These pictures were taken less than 5 minutes apart, in the same lighting conditions. In my bedroom, natural lighting only, no color correction, taken with my iPhone 8. That's right, fuckers, not an iPhone 5C, the iPhone 8. The difference is simply the background color. I'm not saying my pictures are by any means, so you got picture 1, picture 2, any means accurate. These are simply to demonstrate how much variance there is in the exact same conditions, changing literally just the background color. And Emir, please never purchase anything I make ever again. It will save us both a lot of grief. Months of your pedantry isn't worth the few dollars I earned from your purchase. No need to respond to me. Please just sell your set in classifieds or our Mac market and get your money back and find a different key set to use. Goodbye and good night. So what we're gonna do now is, okay, let's do it really shittily, right? Okay, let's go to PowerPoint. Alright, so I got PowerPoint over here. Let me, oh boy. Okay, so according to her, it's just the background color, right? And that the real thing is actually the same, right? So okay, it's just a matter of the background color, right? The colors are the same. It's your eyes tricking you. So what we're gonna do is, we've got a box over there. Oh, fuck off. I don't need design ideas. I am a professional keycap designer. Master once put my name behind an X. You know I'm legit. Okay, so, but I understand that, you know, maybe, again, this is not the appropriate lighting conditions. So let me fix that. Looks the same. I don't know what you guys are talking about. No, but okay, so anyway, let's okay, so yeah, so you can see it, so the reason why she says it's the background pick, the color and whatever, is because she did use an iPhone with the auto mode on, and so this one there's no white reference point for the, I guess people like to call it AI now, the algorithms basically. The little Asians inside your iPhone putting the numbers together. In this one, you know, there's no real white anywhere, so the iPhone's like, I guess that's white, maybe that, I don't know, who knows? And so they just kind of, okay, let's just kind of guess, which is kind of how, the same way Jessica picks colors. And then this one, you know, the iPhone's like, okay, that's white. I'm gonna assume that's white. And in this certain lighting, you know, it looks like there's shadows and everything, so it looks like white in this kind of certain lighting. Now let's try to base the other colors off of that. And yeah, so this is what you get. This is, you know, so of course the colors are gonna look different Because you just use the fucking auto mode on your phone, which tries to calculate the correct colors based on, you know, reference points in the setting. And yeah, so she doesn't just not understand how colors work, she has no idea how cameras and auto modes work. Probably why she uses an iPhone. I'm just kidding. But NGB, what happened? What happened for New Year's? You said that New Year's sucks, and then let's do why, and you really say, so what's going on? It's a gold dress. White and gold. Alright, see Alex. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the gift sub. Yeah, and so again, a designer that works with colors has nothing white or, you know, grays for to use for reference. Just use a paper plate. Anyway, Andrew says, a family's house that I despise, and they know it. Oh no. Oh, that sounds like Chinese New Year for my family. Oh, I hate that. It sounds really bad. So Valid Viceroy, yes, you summed it up just fine. What happened with Plum, you know, basically the people who did the renders had a better idea of what she wanted. And then when it finally came time for her to decide, you know, okay, let's, because she's the one, you know, it's not like it's not like, say, Oblotsky or whoever, you know, Thesis Kemper are the ones that are gonna look at the plastic and go, okay, this is, you know, what I, you know, look, it's her. She got someone else to do the colors anyway, and then she's the one, and again, you know, without, you know, I'm too lazy to get up to turn on these lights, and so yes, it rests on her, unfortunately, and so if, you know, so it doesn't matter how well the renders are done, because if the designer approves the wrong colors or picks the wrong colors, this is what you get, unfortunately. Please have decided to watch the stream. Sorry about that, NGB. It's kind of weird that you're celebrating New Year's with relatives, though. That I've never heard of anyone doing that. It's kind of strange. Like, you know, typically, you know, it's Christmas, and I guess maybe it's because Christmas you don't go there. That's why you need to go there now. Your family or your wife's family? Oh yes, that's GMK Necro, right? Yeah, so yes, she probably has F-Lux on. So, is there anything else you need me to look at for? Again, you should look at the thread for the GeekHack thread for GMK Necro. It's super fun, exciting stuff. I think the blowback and just the reaction to everything was the best. Because it's not just someone being wrong, it's someone not enjoying the fact that they could be wrong, just going off on people. Also, if you're worried that you know, this stream might not have been very accurate in terms of the colors, what I would advise you to do is, so watch the VOD and then rewind from this point, you know, not more than 5 minutes though, so less than 5 minutes, rewind and then compare the two screenshots. Yeah, because I think if it's taken less than 5 minutes apart, it's pretty accurate. All right. Hold on. So NGB says, okay, let me change the camera. Thanks. Someone mentioned it. Okay, let me change the camera real quick because that main camera, something's just wrong with it. My wife has done it since she was a child. It's important to her. Fucking bullshit. Some goddamn people invite themselves to my house for the fire in the summer. Minus the hot neighbor. Ooh. What happened to the hot neighbor? Yeah, why didn't you celebrate New Year's with the hot neighbor? Damn it. Favorite keyboard inclination angle? I think for me, not more than 8 is optimal. 7 and 8 are probably the best. I think around 7 and 8. 9 is a bit much. 11 is definitely way too much. Okay, so... Okay, so let's run the credits real quick. And I know it's the last stream of 2018. So I want to thank everyone for being here. Okay, Catch the Keys, Pika Joyce, thank you for the follows. Train the Gamer, Alex, Whiterun, Mouse is fine, thank you for the subs. Also give subs from Alex and Talisman Solutions, thank you so much. Yes, Watermelon, you're here too late. We're too busy drinking and watching certain someone on YouTube. Alright, see you NGB. But yeah, so 2018, I didn't do any top 10 or whatever. I don't know, cause honestly, if you want me to put like a top 10 keyboards of the year, I would struggle to pick out the top 10. I've been pretty disappointed in general this year, I would say. Keycap sets, I could pick out I think I could pick out a top 10 for keycap sets. I think I could do that, but you know, I would say, you know, keyboards, it's kind of whatever. People, top 10 personalities would be the 10 viewers watching this stream right now. Yeah, I appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, hopefully 2019 will be an even better year for everybody. Yes, Brian. Yeah, when you try to spend, you know, when you try to be anal about these things, then you kind of realize just how shitty it is compared to a lot of other hobbies out there. Basically, people let something slide too much. Do a best or worst off episode. I thought about that, but like I said, you know, it'll be really difficult, and maybe I still should, you know, not like I really care about what most people in this community or whatever you want to call it think about me anyway. So maybe I should just do that. I'm looking forward to more disappointment in 2019. Hey, the Xeno better not be disappointing. I'm actually buying that one. Okay, so yeah. Happy New Year to everybody. At first I thought about just doing a countdown. I haven't decided what to do yet for New Year. I will let y'all know. So if I'm not doing anything, maybe I will end up streaming anyway in a couple hours. I don't know yet. I will decide on that. But if I don't end up doing any sort of countdown or anything, then Happy New Year to everybody. Thank you so much for a great 2018. I hope 2019 brings even more of the same shit. Or well, better shit maybe. Hopefully, kinda, sorta, maybe. Wish for that. But so every one of you, Happy New Year. One in a Millie, Fabry Rock, Violet Viceroy, Devness, Poner, Brian, Trasharama, Bug Whisper, Trinity the Gamer, maybe another Jessica set, maybe Solarized Dark 2.0. Let's go. Mouse is fine. Best year episodes of 2018. Maybe we could put a list together or something. Get into clothing. I mean, I'm already in. I mean, I have trouble getting into clothing in general. Or at least my old clothing. Okay, who else? When I said bye to Talisman Solutions. Happy New Year to you. Thank you so much for being with us the second half of the year, for all the gift subs. Yeah, where's Mr. Horologist? So yeah, we should probably look for someone to raid as well for the year. But for now, yes, happy 2019, everybody. 2019. New Year we get to see, oh my god, more holy pandas. We cannot just stop talking about it, huh? Happy New Year, Diving Dick. So who else have I not? ISO returns. You get to work. Alright. Wish you a great day at work then. GMK Ramen. Japanese legends. They should just have katakana made in like a ramen. Unit 01 set that no more weeb. But yes, so okay, let's look for someone to raid. And again, thank you everyone for being here so much. I really appreciate it. I know New Year's Eve, you guys all have the sickest parties to go to. Wearing your freshest clothes, hanging out with the hottest chicks and the hottest dudes. So I appreciate the sacrifice that you made. You committed 1 hour and 40 minutes to this. Okay, so let me look for someone to raid. Who's live? Oh man, not a lot of. I guess we could go to Shay or who else is? We could just go there. I need to figure out what to do. But if I don't end up doing anything, I might still stream. But don't hold out on it. You know, if you have to go to bed, go to bed. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see. But for now, let's do the last raid of 2018. Unfortunately, I don't know. I think actually they have an extension or a sort of tool for it to find raids. That's how I was found by one channel. Just Home Alone, Anthony. You were asking how popular I am. See, that's the attitude that makes her want to just hang out with Mr. EDN guy. Anyway, I'm just kidding. Okay, so Happy New Year. I will see you all Friday, I guess. Or actually, I will definitely stream one day before Friday. For sure, one day this week before Friday. But 2 New Year's parties for this. Oh boy, I feel so loved. But okay, see you all on the other side.